What are we cooking today, Joyce?
I'm making beef stew Cantonese. This is the belly of the beef, and then I start cutting it up into pieces. You need to cut it really big because it's gonna shrunk. I'm putting tender to it. But this one I'm not gonna cut.
So this was marinated?
I just put a little salt in it. I'm gonna use a lot of garlic and ginger. Turnip. I need to peel the skin.
We need more turnips.
Yeah, the turnip even tastes better than the beef because it absorbs all the flavor. I should rinse it, even I wash it already. Cut it pretty big. If you cut it small, it's getting soft, it might be falling apart, you know? Sometimes there's a little pimple, I cut it out. Garlic, smash it and chop it. I'm gonna smash the ginger. When we were kids, we were bad, my father said, I'm gonna smash you like I smash ginger. He never cooked it in my head. Do you know how to smash ginger? Cut it into half for the flavor to come out. Safflower oil, like 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna start the water to cook the turnip in.
We don't need more oil than that?
No, because I'm cooking beef. I'm gonna cook the garlic. Give it a chance to cook. I'm going to take it out. If you burn the garlic, it will be better. A little bit more oil. Then I will do the same thing with the ginger. You cannot go wrong with garlic. This one is really a Chinese dish, very traditional. And you can eat it with rice, or you can eat it with noodles.
And eat it by itself?
Well, Chinese food never designed to eat by itself. It's not like you sit down and eat a piece of steak. Okay, I'm going to take this out too. Then I'm going to start the beef. Half a teaspoon kind of thing. Here, the wok is getting like hot now. I should just leave it alone. Let it brown. And I'm going to take it out now. And then I'm going to brown. And then I'm going to brown the second batch. I'm going to add a little bit of more oil. Second batch in here. The water is boiling, right? I'm going to salt it.
How long do you boil that for?
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
No oil. Third batch, I'm going to sear the tender. You might not like this, but I love it. Get a chance to brown. Let's get it a chance to really like cook it. On this side, I want to turn it to low and start boiling. Amino, dark soy for color. This juice from the turnip.
Do we need to put water in there?
Yeah, if I let it cook without putting water, it's going to be burnt. I'm going to turn it to simmer. The garlic, the ginger, we're going to go in. Let it have a party. I'm going to cover it. You just watch it. Make sure that that's enough water. It's been boiling for like about 10 minutes, and then you can poke it through. That's basically it. Because when you put it together, if that's not cooked and this is cooked, then you're going to have to fish every pieces out. Clean the scallion, thin they slide. It is just for topping. It's pretty and it's tasty. If you put it in, it's going to be like yellow. I'm going to make the thickening sauce. 1.5 teaspoons and sugar. A little bit of, and then the dark soy. The dark soy is for color. I like this one in particular. This is called Hong Kong sweet sauce. This is a spicy radish. I'm just going to chop it up a little bit, not like a lot. This is sort of spicy, but more salty than spicy. You like that, right?
Yep. Perfect combination. And where can we find that?
Chinatown. This dish is really Chinese. If you don't go to Chinatown, I think forget about making this dish.
You can order online.
Online from where?
The ingredients in Chinatown.
like a fresh, direct kind of Chinese?
I'm sure there's some kind of sauce.
That's true. Vietnamese hot sauce, kind of garlic hot sauce. Just a little bit. Liquid amino, a little dark soy. And then there's a secret ingredient. Sesame oil makes things smell and taste better. A dash of sugar, okay? I'm gonna mix it up and let it sit for a little while. You can smell because of the sesame oil. And then that's the sauce. See that the tender was so long, now it's become so short. I think we still have maybe at least half an hour more. When you start putting the turnip in it, it softens it. I think cooking is a lot of chemistry in it. Like I think there's some acid in it to break down the meat. Whoa, wow.
So it's been cooking for like 2 hours, right, Joy?
Oh, getting better. Wow, it smells really good. Well, let's put the turnip in it. Then cook it for like 10 minutes. Then we'll put the thickening sauce. Then we can have dinner.
Okay.
Put some on the bottom. I'm gonna put some juice from the turnip too, because the juice from the turnip is really sweet. I think Linda's gonna want some.
Everyone's gonna want some.
I'm not telling them.
They can watch the video.
And by the time the video is up, there's no more fluid. I'm gonna put a little bit dark soy. I love this dark soy because it's not that salty, but it adds the color and adds the flavor to it. This is a dry noodle. I don't use this because the flavoring, there's a lot of MSG or chemical things. And this is like a chow fan noodle. Pretty good for not fresh. The water boiling, and then I'm gonna put little oil. When you're blanching vegetable, you always put oil. And then little salt, right? Blanch some Chinese broccoli. Now, just the stem for like 2 seconds before you put this leaves and stuff in it. When it comes back to a boil, it's done. If you don't put the oil, the leaf become really dull. Put it on the bottom.
Oh, it's gonna be served in like bowls like that.
That's really like Chinese thing. Basically, I'm just using the noodle.
Minus the MSG.
Well, because we're gonna use the flavor from the beef, and let it cook for a little while until it's soft. Right now, it's like translucent. When it's cooked, it becomes white. I think the noodle is done. See that? Right? And then I want to take some out and put it in here. When you put a thickening sauce, you turn higher flame, and then I'm going to make sure that stir the bottom. I'm going to put it in the middle. You come back to the boil already, you can see, and the thickening already, right?
That's well done beef.
Well done beef. It's a stew. I'm gonna put some of this juice in here. Right? I'm gonna put some of the soup thing. I'm gonna sprinkle some scallion on top of it.
That's it?
That's it. And that's a very traditional Chinese beef stew with turnip.
Picture time.
Picture time.